Yeah, guys. So hopefully by now you've been through the part one of the Digital Marketing Manifesto, where I was saying that we're going to start relaunching Chatamo as a sales flow builder. And what we want to do is, I'm just going to get the phone ready in case you have any questions. This will be going out live and we'll also be recording it as well. So anybody who doesn't catch it the first time, then you're all cool. And what else we've done is we've actually put our technical stuff as well on your one page or so, like last time. So we've got everything there ready for you to go through and ready for you to answer. So what I've been doing, we've actually got some slides together again. So I'll start. I use my slides to keep my memory right, because let's face it, with my memory, it's shocking. It's not really the thing you want to do. So I'm going to run through the slides, basically to keep myself right. And then I will be opening up the slides as well for the different diagrams that I'm going to need to show you just to get yourself going. Now, what we're actually going to do is we're going to run through a couple of things, why this is really important. So this whole process is important. I know a lot of people are saying about affiliate marketing, they're saying about multi-level marketing, they're saying about agencies, they're saying all the rest of it. This is where this is going to come into its own, because what we're doing here is I'm teaching you a process. Thanks for the thumbs up there. I'm teaching you a process which this is going to be talking long-term wealth. Right now, I'm not saying the first sales flight you build, you're going to make multi-million pounds out of it and all the rest of it. What I am saying is once you've learned this process, then you can easily go away and build that multi-million pound sales flow. It might not be your first one, might not be the second one. It could be halfway down the line, but it will actually happen. This is the process that everybody follows. This is the process that works. We're not talking about any quick money. That's not really what we're interested in. However, this will bring in money faster than anything else. So this is the highest paying skill set you can have. Basically, no matter what you do in life, then sales is always going to be something where you can sell an awful lot of stuff. Sales is always needed. Sales makes the world go around. And like I was talking about marketing yesterday, if nobody knows that you exist, then nobody can buy it. So this is why it's so important. So once we get the skill down, we can offer it as a service, build your own sales flows, and so much more. You can start using this as your mainstay. Well, this as your main source of income. And the great thing about misspelled manifesto, doesn't surprise us. My spelling is getting worse, right? Sorry about that. So good news is it does get people to notice. It's pretty strange. Right. So this is going to, once you get the skill down, it's going to help you to build sales flows and so much more. It means that you can go out and you can start offering this service. It means that whatever it is that you offer, then you can actually show people. You can get people to start spending money with you and start really making a severe income. This will more than replace your full-time income. So it might be your first sales floor takes off. It might be your 21st sales floor takes off. Each sales floor, the way that we're building this, should make some money, right? That's the most important part. So after not only just paying off what it's going to cost you to set up and all the rest of it, even though we're keeping that price to an absolute minimum up until our price rise, then this will start not paying that off. It's going to start making you an actual substantial income, more than a full-time job will. Let's face it. Who wants to swap time for money? So you aren't trading time for money, because that's a silly thing to do. If you're trading time for money, then you just make somebody else rich, which is not really, I'm sure, what you're after doing, or at least certainly not what I envisage Chatamo users wanting to do with themselves. I'm pretty certain that you guys want some of your own individual wealth. And yes, I know that the things I'm going to tell you to do might seem a little bit strange, and you might not want to do them. And I know exactly how you feel. I hated doing live videos. In fact, I'm only doing the live videos. The reason why I'm doing them so much at the minute is because I'm on live with Mike Filsain very shortly. Now, I've got to go on live with one of the best salesmen out there, one of the best marketers out there. And so I'm terribly nervous. So I'm trying to get over my fear of being in front of the camera, right? And let's face it, with my accent and the way I look, if I can do it, anybody can do it, right? It really is. And once you do it once, then that's out there. You've actually now got a record and you've got the thing that you need. So you're ready to sell it. And everything I'm going to show you is a case of building it once, set it and forget it. Apart from driving the traffic to it. Sorry, I've got me fake tab as well. So what I want you to do is, because it might not be your first sales floor that takes off, it might not be your second sales floor that takes off, just pick something, right? I don't care what it is that you pick. It could be how to make omelets, right? Anything at all, just so you get this process down, right? If you get this process down, then you can go on and you can continue making more and more of these, which are all just little land fills that make you money. A lot of people talk about it quite similar to writing a book. Once you write a book, that's already written. The book's out there and it makes you money day and night, which is what we're after doing. People call it passive income. There's no such thing as passive. You have to work on the front end first. This is about as close to what you're going to get to it. So today is all about getting your hands dirty. So today we're going to create something. We're going to actually create what you can start going out and selling right now. This is where I need you to keep your nerve, guys, right? Because a lot of you are going to be filled with dread on getting in front of a video camera or anything like this. Now, there is ways around that. I have given away some stuff that you can go out and sell, right? However, I want you to be more. I want you to have items of your own as well, right? Remember, we're not selling a product, we're selling a journey, right? So it won't be bad. My first attempt at me doing video, like I was saying, is absolutely shocking. And even now, I am not good on a video. I watch people like Mike Fulsay, Russell Brunson, even Chatamo. He is Chatmatic, sorry. He is awesome. Travis in front of a video, give him a video. He's great. I've never seen anybody quite as good as those guys. I'm nowhere near that. However, I still managed to sell. Hopefully people can realize that I'm honest and that I'm not very good at this. Not very good at the whole video thing. I should really write. But there again, my spelling's terrible as well. Now, what you've got is if you don't want to talk in front of the camera, if you don't want your face shown, you can use Google Slides, right? That way you can have everything written down, which is the way I do it. I put things onto Google Slides so I can remind myself. And then I'm not going to miss out any key points because I would hate to think that I wasn't giving everybody anything that would help them, you know what I mean? Or I missed something out, like a key part. So don't worry about the quality of presentation, right? Instead, worry about the quality of the information, right? This is key as well because I bought videos in the past. I paid a fortune for Bob. I'm trying to think of his surname. He's actually a tattoo artist. He's an amazing black and white portrait artist. And I went out and I bought this DVD and it cost me a small, I think it was about $300. It was quite a lot of money. And basically, he was showing you how he tattoos in black and grey. Now, the quality of this video was absolutely shocking. But the information that he was giving over about how he mixes all this sort of thing was absolutely unreal. So it was well worth the money that I went out and spent for it. So let's switch on the screen. So here we go with my first diagram. And again, I apologize about my diagrams. But you get the general impression of my diagram. Right, so as I was saying the other day, what we have is our dream result. Right, and each dream result is made up of the various different sub-results. So if the dream result is to lose weight, right? So the core results, right, these little sub-results, they're going to be the likes of, right, well, you need more exercise. You need to eat less food. You need to eat more, better food. You might have keto. You might have things like this. And each of these, right, these exercises would each have a separate little breakdown. So let's take what we're doing right now. So let's take digital entrepreneurship. Right, so the dream result is for you guys to be really successful. Right now, for you guys to be really successful, we need you to learn building sales flows, the whole theory behind sales flows. We need to learn traffic. We need to learn how to use the different things. All these different items, right? I won't go into naming them all. And each of those has steps, right? So all of these steps, once they complete this, we'll know how to do this. So we'll say this is traffic, right? Just out of curiosity. So this one here is traffic. And I'm going to show you exactly how to get all the traffic in these various different steps. So first one might be SEO. Next one might be Google ads. Next one might be YouTube ads. Next one might be Facebook ads. Next one might be Facebook groups, Facebook pages, all the rest of it. All of these steps will all lead to perfect traffic. However, there's evergreen methods, which is something that we're going into later date. So they need to do that work to get the step completed right up until they have the mini results. So they need all of these steps before they can actually get the mini results. Now, the steps that you're doing, back to my awesome diagrams here. So this is the mini result, right, which is the summit. So they might have, we're going to say here, 5 steps. So they've got 5 steps to get to this particular mini summit. Now, each of these steps can be broken down to a particular training, right? So step 1 could have a training with it, step 2 could have a training with it, so on and so forth. And each of these are part of your offer. Right? I keep on saying we're not just selling one particular product. We're getting the people in there long term. But the first thing we're going to do, the first thing that we need to do is we need to get people actually into our ecosystem. If we don't have them into our ecosystem, they're never going to know this. It's going to be like book left on the shelf that didn't have enough advertising on it. So we need to find the sexiest step that we have, right? Now, this can be quite difficult. Looks fantastic, but I got it wrong. Yeah, no problem. Watch the replay, mate. That's no bother at all. So each of these steps we have to find out which one's our sexiest step, right? So a lot of people, if we're talking about traffic still, might want to know how to get free traffic from Facebook organically, right? So the organic traffic from Facebook to create sales. The one thing that I'm absolutely useless at, and I should be a lot better than this, is actually picking up sexy titles, right? So there's a lot of different teachings on YouTube on how to make sexy titles and things like this. But you want to, if you don't know how to find your sexiest post, your sexiest step, what I want you to do is ask a friend, post it on the group, post out your list of steps, and then have a vote on it. Have a vote in our group. A lot of people are going to come in, going to help. They help an awful lot. We love our group. Over at Boss for Profit, and I'm sure Sue and Angel will help you do all that. So this is going to be the one title that stands out to everybody. So when you read out all of your various different steps, somebody's going to take this one title and going to go, that is what I need, right? That is my immediate pain point. And that's the pain I want killing. Remember, we were talking about pain points the other day. So we're after that one pain point that's going to hit them straight away, the thing that they need most of all, because we've got the rest of the pain points in our chatbot. We can sell to them later on. We can sell the full system, right? So we can use all of those other steps as various different kickoff points within our sales flow in the chatbots and the funnels and in the landing page and all the rest of it. So one thing to remember is that when you pick your sexiest, it doesn't have to be the first in line. So it doesn't have to be step one. You can pick any of these steps at all, right? Even if you think, well, they need to know that before they can learn that. That's not the point. The point is that if they find this one particular key point, this key point is what's going to drag them in. This is what's going to get them more. So this is the step that we can start selling, right? But basically, that's a step we're going to start giving away. Slightly done that wrong. So one thing to remember as well, people spend more money for something packaged in a different way. Now, you're going to see this all over the place. One of the best examples is Russell Brunson. Russell Brunson has a book called .com Secrets. Now, .com Secrets is $9.97, I think it is, or somewhere like this. However, he's also got a mastermind program, which is $25,000, right? That's in his inner circle. Within that inner circle, and he makes this quite clear, in that circle, the only thing that you're going to be learning is the .com Secrets book, right? You're only going to be learning that one book. So instead of paying $9.95 for it, you're going to pay $25,000 for it. And the biggest difference is because he's there, he's going to teach you all one-to-one. He's going to show you exactly how to implement it. He's going to go through all of it that way, right? And there's an absolute stack of different ways that you can repackage it. If you are giving away a book, we'll say the same as Russell Brunson. If you're doing a book, then next you can have an audio of it. So you could charge a bit more for the audio. You could have videos of it. You could have absolutely all sorts. You can go out and pay professional actors if you want to go out and read the whole thing. There's so many different ways that you can repackage something, and there's so many different price points that we can get from that repackaging. So first, a giveaway package. We'll see, you can teach this, something that you can teach for 3 to 5 minutes. And this would be the likes of a YouTube video or a YouTube ad, right? So we chuck out one of our sexiest step. We do a quick teaching, 3 to 5 minutes. We throw it out as a YouTube video or a YouTube ad, whichever one we want to do. And that's going to start getting people into our ecosystem because we're targeting the ad down to exactly those people who's having that problem at that exact time, right? Hope this is making sense because this is like the key to everything. Right, so let's say, for example, I've slightly done this a little bit wrong, right? So 3 to 5 minutes could be your YouTube video, right? So that's you explaining out your whole framework, your whole steps to get, hi, Angel. This is you explaining out all your steps to get your sub result, right? So that could maybe be 3 to 5 minutes, right? Next, you've got 10 minutes, right? Now, this I put here is charge $7. I've actually put these slightly back to front. So I wouldn't charge $7 for this. Personally, I would give it away as well because I mainly give away to you guys who you deserve an awful lot. We've got to put up with my accent for one thing. Right, so nextly, what we can do, this would be one step, right? So both of these would be one step, our sexiest step, right? So the 3 minutes and the 10 minutes would only be the one step. And those two, give away for free, or we can charge them for it. I would personally give it away for free. Now, next we've got our 60-minute one. Now, this could be your $7 entry point, right? So even though it says $97 here, forget the $97. That was me being greedy. We're not going to do $97. So your entry point is the $7 one. And this is going to be where you start putting all of your different steps together. So you would have 1, 2, however many, right? And don't forget your steps. When you look at a book, all a book is made up of is steps. So this book here, it's actually quite a good book. We have your flight plan, Great Expectations, how you can go forward how can you go forward if you don't know which way you're facing? Your business soul, strategy of permanence, break even, break the bank, right? These are just various different steps that they've set out within the book to get the result. And the result is getting everything you can out of what you got by J. Abraham. Right now, then, yeah, just need to listen very, very closely. So this is your $7 product. So all of a sudden, you've got all of your various different steps broken down, right? So we've got 10 steps. We can now take 10 minutes on each of these steps and dive a little deeper. We can start explaining the steps. We can start showing case studies. We can start showing them exactly how to do it. I'm going to go through that in a little while, so bear with us. And that's going to become your $7 product, right? So we've got these for free, right? These are going to run an ad. This one I would run as an ad. This one I would run as a post. I wouldn't do that. And I'm going to charge $7, not 97 here. Now, next step up is we could start a course. Now, remember, Groove has the free course thing. So we have free Groove members. We might as well use that because we can start selling that straight away. So what you can now do is you can start a 6-module course. So each of these, I wouldn't say 10 things that you spend 10 minutes each on, which total 60 minutes, we can now take, and we can take step 1, 60 minutes on, step 2, 60 minutes on, step 3, 60 minutes on, step 4, step 5, step 6, all the way through. So now we've got a complete course. Now that course we can go out and we can start selling for 97, 297, 997. This is what a lot of the courses are actually made of. When you look at all these various courses that's up for sale, all they're doing is just teaching their particular frameworks, but spread out over a course. And they're charging over $1,000. Now, when they're teaching their course, another thing you're going to see is you're going to keep on seeing their affiliate programs popping in there. So to continue with this, what I use is I use this. A lot of people just follow along with the course and go, yeah, well, I like using that, so that's all cool. And it's the same thing. If you're teaching somebody something that needs a website, then all of a sudden, well, what I use is I use Groove. He's a free membership for it. You can upgrade if you want to, completely up to you. And you're showing them all these various different things. It's the same with the chatbot. Nobody can do without the chatbot because they can't build their entire sales flows going from the bot to the funnels, leading in the traffic and everything else without having chat ammo in place. So when you're teaching them all of this, and when you're saying to them, right, okay, you need traffic. To get traffic, what I use and what works the best is chat ammo, right? I'll show you the whole program here, do a little thing on it, and then show them how you're building out your chat ammo. Don't worry, that's why we're going to go into that as well a little while. So each time you upgrade, what's supposed to be upgrade, Jesus, each time you upgrade, then you're going to go a little bit further. So each time you upgrade, you're going to go into more depth for these people. So now you're not building out the product. You're not going out and you're not trying to sell Groove funnels. You're not going out and trying to sell whatever launch programs coming out this week. You're now selling something which is purely awesome. And you're showing them the various things. Within .com Secrets, if you haven't got the book, it's actually a really, really good book to get. Within .com Secrets, Russell Brunson doesn't just sell this $9.95, 97 or 95. I'm sure it's 95. I'm sure I got that wrong. Right. He doesn't just sell this $9.95 book, right? He also sells, he sells One Funnel Away Challenge. He sells his expert secrets. He sells his traffic secrets. He sells Groove funnels, obviously. ClickFunnels, obviously. He sells all of these different things all through this book. But this book teaches you. It isn't a book on buy ClickFunnels. If you go out and say to people, right, listen, go and buy this program called ClickFunnels, not that many people's going to go and buy it. However, if you go out and say, listen, there's this book all about how to make more money online, well, a lot more people's going to buy that. So a lot more people's going to buy this .com Secrets, which is exactly the way he does it. He sells his .com Secrets, which then get them into his ecosystem, which then means he's going to sell an awful lot more funnels and all the rest of the stuff that he got. Sorry, I'm with coffee this morning. I just splashed myself in the eye. Right, okay. So, I know I've got Digital Manifesto Part 2. Let's get rid of that. So, the thing we want to do is we want to actually teach people. So, we want to, first off, make this whole teaching thing, right? So, remember, we're going to do 3 minutes, 5 minutes, and an hour. The one I want you to think about today is the hour one, right? So, I'm going to teach, we're going to start building our hour program up, right? Bear with us, please. So there's various ways to actually do this. Now, this is something that I am trying to get my head around myself, right? Because there's one thing that I'm not very good at, which is telling stories, right? I don't do this as much as what I should do. Now, I will be doing it on the webinar, and I will be going into how I earned or learned, right? Now, Russell Brunson, again, gives a perfect example of this. when he's talking about when he used to go out on the circuits and he used to make the whole speech in front of people and try and sell products. And the first time he done that, nobody listened to him. They all just sat and dozed off and walked away and all the rest of it. Next time he done that, exactly the same thing again. Next time he done, he lost his temper. And he said, look, do you know how long it took me to learn this? I went here to get this. I went there to get this. I went there to get this. And what is, people will not respect what you're actually trying to show them unless they know that you've been through a struggle yourself and that you've had to try and learn it yourself. So try and show the struggle and journey that you went through to get there. And then people's going to start listening to you, because then they're going to start valuing what it is that you've got to say. If you can show your struggle where you started off the same as them, so exactly where they are now. Listen, that was where I was 5 years ago. I was the one struggling. I couldn't get traffic. Every day, my wife was going ballistic about how much money I was spending, and I was spending money on traffic and nothing was coming through. If you can join them where they are right now, they're going to listen and follow you. I'm pretty sure it's like the expert things that's going on. And like Russell Brunson says, if you don't do this, it's like throwing your pearls before swine in the New Testament, I think it is, where Jesus said, don't waste your knowledge on people who aren't interested. And if you don't tell them how you earned or learned it, you're going to be wasting your knowledge because they're not going to listen to you. That's the top and bottom of it. So the strategy is next. So first off, earned or learned. Next, strategy. If you go out and you just tell people the tactics of what to do. So if I go out, which I've done, it's actually part of the training within the online mastery thing. Down there, there's all of the tactics, and how-tos within that website. Now, the biggest thing I've found is people are right back to me not understanding why they have to do this. So I'll say, right, okay, well, this is how you share your Facebook page. This is how you share a post on your Facebook page. And this is how you get more engagement onto it, right? And I'll then show them the things. I won't tell them what advantages. So, right, okay, the reason why we're going to get people into your Facebook page is because Facebook has this vast knowledge. What then happens, it means that we can get people in from all over the place. And those people are going to start getting more people. And it's going to be a concertina effect. And it's going to end up going viral. Now, I should really go out and explain all the strategies. So this is why we've brought out the one pager as well. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the overall strategies here. And then within the one pager, I'm then going to show you, right, look, this is how you do it. Right. So hopefully, if I spend half an hour or however long I am on this bit, on the actual strategy bit, then you're going to go, right, okay, well, I understand exactly there why I'm going to do that. So now let's go and do it. So that's my whole theory behind it. And hopefully this should get you the whole lot. So that's why I'm using tactics. So tactics, which is show case studies. So hang on, let's go through back a little bit. So I'm using one page just to show the tactics. Right now, if you've got them as well, show your case studies too. Oops, a daisy. Sorry, I've got an alarm going off. Excuse me. Right. So if you have case studies already, show your case studies. If you haven't got case studies, obviously you can't show them. But ask people for references. Ask people if they would mind sharing what they think of you. The more people who can share about Chat Ammo, the better it looks for you guys when you go out and promote it, because we've got more on the page. So everybody's already made videos and whatnot for us. That's awesome. I love you all. But keep on getting... My God, my phone's gone mad. Keep on getting all these various different bits coming into yourself. And the more you can show, the more social proof that you can show, the easier it actually is for you to sell. So in the hour versions, we're going to go a little bit deeper, right? So in the hour versions, we've said there's 10 different segments. There might be more, there might be less. And before, where we're only spending 10 minutes on a segment, which we're giving away as a YouTube video, as our front end, as whatever. Rather than doing that, what we're going to do is we're going to go deeper. So we're going to go around about 10 minutes per thing, right? So we want an hour to your sub-summit, all right? Your sub-level, your sub-result, whatever you want to call it, right? So we're going to keep on going that with the hour version, and the hour version is what we're going to try and do today, right? Now, we're not going to go into the 6 modules where we're going to build up the whole site as yet, because we're not actually going to fully launch the site yet, because we haven't got it all quite ready, because I want to go through the whole lot. So, ways of delivering. Yeah, no problem. Ways to start delivering. Now, there's so many different ways that you can do it. So, first off, you can go out and you can teach it. You can do exactly the same as what I do. You can go online. You can use various different slides if you want to use slides. You can also use your phone. Now, I've seen so many people just pick up the phone and just, hi, Sean Mack here, blah, 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 blah. And they just talk on the phone and they show the person what to do. Rachel Peterson is one of the best at this I've seen. She's awesome. She does some great phone, and she does complete courses on a mobile phone. And the lady makes a bomb. She's really good with social media. So you can record on your phone. Now, it's not going to be perfect, right? And nobody's expected to be perfect. Like I say, my videos are still terrible, right? When you look at these seasoned pros, they are amazing. Then you watch me on video, I'm a bumbling buffoon. But hopefully I'm giving out decent quality content. So your next thing, what you can do, which is what I do quite a lot, is I use slides and I use Restream. Right now, I've put a Restream tutorial inside of your one pager, so you can see the Restream thing. You don't need to get Restream though, right? I'm not saying that you need to go out and buy Restream. You don't. You can go out and you can record just your screen and share just your screen on Facebook. Advantages are, of course, that I can show to various different places all at the same time, but it's not a needed thing. So what I want you guys to do today, I want you to start off with your 1 hour version of teaching them that one sub result, right? So if you can go out, make that one sub result. Now, I know for a fact that a lot of people who's watching this won't do this, and I cannot stress enough, just to start. It doesn't matter how bad it is, you can re-record it as many times as you want to. You can do anything you want to. Just make sure you get it done, right? The only way that you're going to make money is by taking action, right? And I know this is one of the worst things to ever take action on and try to do a video, but it's going to help you so much. There's another thing that I think it was Stephen Larson said, which is if you spend every day on Facebook doing a live, by the end of a year, you will have no more money problems, right? It's that simple. If you go on and you start spending time preaching what it is that you know, not preaching, that's the wrong word, but showing what you know and starting building up your following, people are going to start following you and you are going to be seen as the expert. That means you're not going to have to do all of the hard work that everybody else is going to have to do to build your list. Now, seriously, just do it. So write out your steps and record it today, right? Again, don't worry about how good it is, just worry about getting it done, right? I don't care if you never show it, right? It's your first attempt. It doesn't make a difference. You can take as many takes you want. Put out the bad attempt. The best bit about this is it's only your first sales floor. So it doesn't matter. And even better than that, it actually means later on, when you get really successful, even if this one is the one that blows up, because you'll be surprised how bad your video can be when people will still buy it and still be over the moon. But if you do blow up and you become massively successful, you might become the next Mike Filsain. You've got this video now as well that you can show back and say, look, this was my first attempt. This is how I joined you exactly where you are. So this video is massively valuable in your future as well, right? If you're using a mobile phone, you might want to use the free aspect of the one pager. What I meant there was, if you are using a mobile phone, the reason why I'm using one pager as well as to give you all of the various different tactics and the how-tos and all this lot is also to increase the perceived value, because eventually we might go out and we might sell this whole course. Right now, if we've got the one pager in place, that's going to increase the perceived value that people's going to see, because they can work along with the whole thing. And it gives a whole new element. Again, you don't need one pager. You do get 30 pages, I think, for free. So you can use that, and that's all you need to use. Don't bother with the rest of it. So you've created a map on how to get results, and this is exactly what you're going to share, right? So you're going to share your sub results roadmap. You're going to show everybody step by step, and you're going to get the whole lot, right? So your homework is to make the 1 hour version, right? Please, guys, I can't stress enough. Just do this. I know it's bad. I know it's painful. This is possibly one of the worst ones that you're going to get. So don't worry about it. And now you got your one pager. Right, so on the one page, I'm going to take you through these questions. All of the bits and bobs are there, so create your one page account if you want to. Your free account, what steps are in your dream clients. It tells you all the bits that I've already went through. Sprint results, what's going to be the most sexy. What's the sub result that your sales flow will create for your dream customer, right? How are you going to teach the steps? Tools mentioned. So got Restream there. I don't know if you've still got chat ammo there. We also have a little quick Restream run through. I think that only lasts about 2 minutes or something. So everything is there for you guys, right? So the Restream thing should be, he says, hopefully, the Restream should be just below. So it should be right below me right now in the comment section. If it isn't, which it probably not, let's have a look. It doesn't look like it is. So what I'll do is I'll actually paste that in the comment section right now. So bum, 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 bum. So I'll just copy that. Pop that. Oops, where are we at? Pop that straight in there. Right, so you've now got your Restream link. So one increase. Right. So that's all there. So right now you can click on your one pager, get your one pager like set up, get it downloaded, get your video recorders. It's not as bad as what you think, right? If I can do it, and with this accent and this face, anybody can do it, right? Seriously, guys, this is going to be one of your biggest step forwards, right? It's one small step for man and one giant step for your income. Okay, so let's just get this done. Right, thanks for watching, and this will be going on to the membership site, and as well, feel free to share this as well, guys, because share this with your affiliate link on on the Groove. Put the Groove on, make this link as one of your Groove links, one of your Groove affiliate links, and then what you can do is you can use this. If somebody clicks on the chat ammo from this, then you're all set. Put your affiliate link underneath there, and you're going to make some commission off the chat ammo thing, right? So if you want to share any of my videos, I don't mind whichever videos you want to share. I don't mind whichever things you want to do. Please just ask us if you're going to be giving away a load of stuff. Because last thing I want is everything given away for free, because we're going to be charging for all of this pretty shortly. And hopefully that's helped. So if it has, I would love to see some comments, love to see some thumbs up and get the engagement up a little bit. And hopefully speak to you guys soon. Cheers. Thanks very much for watching.